We're gonna fight wolves still.
Yeah, we're still fighting the wolf.
Yeah, that's where we left off. So Rory, welcome back. And just to recap, uh, we picked up on in session 4, we picked up on some attitude of the business first minded Malera, who served our adventurers a meal smothered in stank. Uh, Leaving the tavern, Malak got a note with a task from interested parties. We met Olgame Yoke, the well-connected grandmother of our resident non-magic using wizard, Helgafon. She's a Olgame is a spicy, vulgar, elderly woman that tasked the party to help Helgafon secure some dried meats that she had out back. We now contend with some hungry wildlife while the lady of the house relieves herself. And we wonder, for one, who are these interested parties tasking the sharpshooting Malak? Will Helgafon ever use her hard learned spells, being the wizard that she is? And also, once we get into the scene, we'll see which wolf will establish dominance, the wild-shaped druid or the actual pack alpha dire wolf. So let's get back into make sure everything's still running. Yeah,
See the
yeah.
last round your favorite is coming up.
I honestly don't remember turn it was or what the initiative order was at all.
Yeah, I got you.
I do
So I
remember
hope
the
you
initiative.
do, because
Yeah, I got it.
perfect.
I'm going to bring this up in 1 second. Okay. So the initiative order is Horokorsh at the top of the round. Horokorsh, which is currently wild shaped into a direwolf, followed by Malak, then the wolves, Helgafon, Azara, then the last remaining alpha wolf, and last is the direwolf. Malak is currently hidden in the shed down here. Yeah, Malak is currently hidden in the shed. What's going on is Helgafon, just in front of the shed, was I think she was contending with the wolf that took some meat right in front of her face. Down a little bit further, we can see Horokorsh in dire wolf form was tripped, taken down by the dire wolf and the alpha wolf. I forgot which one actually knocked you down, but the dire wolf and
It
alpha
was a
wolf.
dire wolf.
Yeah. And Azara just ran over ready to smite something. And over here in the other side is another wolf that's getting away with a pack of meat. So that's what's going on. Let me slide these stat blocks up. Quick. Okay, yeah. And if you just wanted the number order for initiatives, Horokorsh came with 15, Malak with 13, the Wolves had 9, Helgafon also had 9, but the Wolves had higher dexterity. And then so the Wolves, Helgafon, Azara, the alpha, and then the dire wolf had I think like a 1 or a 2. I know he was last. So to start us off is Horokorsh.
All right. Well, I think the first thing I have to do is get up from prone.
Mm-hmm.
That takes
I'm
half
gonna
my movement, but that's
I'm gonna rule that it's not gonna take half your movement. Um, I'll say it takes 15 feet, regardless of your form,
okay.
because it's like being in dire wolf form. I know you get what 50 feet of movement, and that's going to be
Yeah.
25 feet, which is I think
Mhm.
is garbage. Also, if some of your class features give you extra movement speed, it's almost like you're being penalized for being able to move faster. So to get up is just a straight 15 feet.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Real
we get
quick,
up there.
I also figured out how to get Horokorsh to morph. Um,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, so his morph button has him. Yeah,
oh yeah, it does.
yeah, I figured out how to do that.
That's cool.
So, at future reference, just let me know what you would like to morph into, or pick like 3 or 4
100%.
things that you want to morph into, and I'll slide them in there for you.
All right,
You probably
cool.
won't
Yeah.
know what's coming, so you wouldn't know what you want to morph into, but
Mm.
just like 4 or 5
I'll
things
have
off the
some.
top of your head. Yeah.
Yeah, off rip. All right, cool. Awesome. Danke.
Mhm.
Um.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna. Uh. Can we remember? Does anyone remember? Which? I think the the regular alpha wolf, not the not the dire wolf alpha wolf, has more damage on it.
Probably, yeah.
The I can tell you the Alpha Wolf has taken 7 damage so far, and the Dire Wolf has not taken damage.
They haven't
It's
taken much damage at all.
Yeah.
yeah, that's because they was kicking your ass last time.
Yeah, they got more. All right, I'm gonna attack this little wolf in front of me just to get it, just to get the kick this guy to the can.
The Alpha
Um,
Wolf.
yeah, the alpha wolf.
Okay. All right, let's get an attack roll.
All right, and what do I
This
+5? I think.
also let me get my dice out.
Yeah, +5 to hit. I rolled 13 on the die for 18.
18. That is definitely going to hit. Let's go.
All right, and then it's 2d6 plus 3. Plus 3 is 9, and then um, it also has to make a con saving throw to not be knocked prone.
Okay, so 9 damage. Okay. I will sign in a con saving throw. What's your DC?
13.
13. Con.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get a 7. 6 on a die for 7. So
Ooh.
Alpha Wolf is prone,
Yeah.
and also as you bite the Alpha Wolf and it goes down, you see it is very bloody now. It's very bloody, and it looks hurt. It's very bad right now.
Alright. And then I'm gonna expend a spell slot to regain 1d8 damage. I kind of need it.
A spell slot? Wait, can you do that
Yeah,
while
that's
you're
one
wild
of
shaped?
that's one
Circle
of
of the
my
Moon.
Circle of Moon features.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Okay.
I think it's like Lunar Mend is what it's called.
Second level. Just yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, combat wild shape. Additionally, while you are transformed by wild shape, you can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to gain 1d8 hit points per level of spell slot expended. Very nice. Very nice.
I rolled a 5 on the die, so now I'm back up to 17 hit points.
Nice. Okay. So we got action, bonus action.
And yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna move anywhere.
Okay. Next up, we have Malak.
I'm still inside the little area. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
You can see the
And
little green.
I hit.
s-
Right. Or I don't remember if I hit last time. I'm pretty sure I didn't attack last time, so I'm probably not
Uh,
hitting.
yeah, we'll say everything's like reset, so you would have to hide again.
Okay.
Which one is he
Mm,
attacking?
I don't,
unless
which one are you attacking? Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to hide. If you're trying to get a sneak attack, uh, or sneak attack, it also says you just have to have advantage, or you have to have an ally within melee range
Oh,
of
W. Yeah. Of course, it's right there.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll attack the wolf that's not prone. Is that the dire wolf? That dire alpha wolf?
Yeah.
the direwolf that's
Yeah.
attacking Horokorsh.
Yeah, if that's the one I have advantage on. Because I'm pretty sure the one that's on the ground is gonna be like it's gonna nah, I'm not gonna be able to hit it with my arrow, right?
You
No,
could still hit it, but you would have disadvantage because he is prone.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not even about to risk that.
Yeah, so your best bet is either the dire wolf or the other wolf. That's one of the other wolves.
Do I have
Any wolf,
advantage on all wolves
not all of
if
them,
as long as one of them? Oh,
as long as you have an ally in melee range of them.
okay. Yeah, I just
Like,
want to do it. I'm gonna just do the dire wolf since it has no damage on it currently.
all right, okay. Roll for attack with advantage.
So that was a 9. And I got a 9 and a 20.
9 and a 20. So you got a
Yeah,
nat 20.
Right?
yes, sir.
Uh, all right,
Starting off strong.
very strong.
What
Okay.
about that?
So on a nat 20, that's definitely gonna hit. So on a nat 20, so the way we're doing crits is you get a full die. So what's your damage die?
So short bow is 1d6
D6.
plus
Okay.
dexterity.
Okay. So it's automatically 6 points in the bank, 6 damage in the bank.
Mhm.
Now give me another roll, another d6 roll.
Dang, what one is it? I think it's this one. Okay, which one is it again?
The
Six pack.
regular shape die.
Cute.
Okay, the regular square. Okay.
Yeah,
I got a 6.
you got another 6. God darn,
Damn.
killing me, small. Okay, so now you have to give me another 2 rolls for sneak attack. You did the same thing last session with the other
Mhm.
wolf and got like 30 something damage. So give me 2 more d6 rolls.
Shim one shot this dire wolf.
4
I won't get to smite it then.
4.
There's another wolf.
and 6.
Wimpy wolf.
You gotta be kidding me. 6 and plus your dexterity, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, plus dexterity,
Okay.
which is 4.
Just another 4. Okay. So as you string this shot from the shadows, yet again, pull back, arrow flies, flies past Helgafon, flies just past Horokorsh, who is getting his stance ready for another, either to defend or make another attack. Right in front of Azara. His arrow lands in this direwolf, this enemy direwolf, and it does a massive amount of damage, but the wolf does not go down.
How much damage was that?
That was a total of 26 damage. That was a total of
But that arrow,
26 damage.
I guess it is a dire alpha wolf. Is it looking hurt? I mean, how hurt is it?
It's looking very hurt.
At 11.
Very hurt.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was 6, 6, 18, 20. Three, 7. Yeah. Not 7, 6. 6. 3, 3. Yeah.
These arrows are something easy.
That's 26
Like
damage.
what
I
was
think
it?
the last,
That
yeah, that's right. The
anime.
last one you did 22 damage, I think, to the other alpha wolf last session. Okay, so that was your action. So you have a bonus action and movement.
Is there even a reason to leave this area? Such a golden spot. I'm gonna stay there. And
I mean,
can I
it's
hide again, or do I gotta move to actually hide?
you would have to hide. Hiding would it would guarantee you getting advantage on your next shot. Because the wolves could move around. Or one of your allies could move away from a wolf, taking away that advantage on the next shot. So you first sneak attack.
Yeah,
So hiding, I think, would be a good idea.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go for that. I would have seen if I had to move somewhere else, or could I just stay there and hide?
Unless you want to move, grab some meat and take it back, because you could do that as well.
I have movement. Oh yeah, I just don't have to. Yeah, let's do that. I could just use my bonus action to do a dash and go over there, grab meat, run back. Okay.
Yeah, because it would be 30 feet to come grab this meat, and then that would be a bonus action, and then you can use your movement to get it back into the shed. The closest meat to you you can get to it and back.
Wait, would I because I would be walking slower, no?
Say again?
Would I be moving slower
I
with
wouldn't
the meat?
say no. No, the meat's not going to
Okay,
affect your speed. But this meat right here,
okay.
you can get to and back.
All right, let's do that. I think
All
some
right.
wolves already took some anyways.
One of them did. I know you did that, so let's. There you go. That was your. It was your arrow. And then I know you said you took this meat, so let's just move this back here. Let's say that you banked it. So I think that's 2 meats that you got so far.
Yes, I'm waiting
Helgafon's
for
been moving it. I think she's gotten a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah, she brought something to
maybe
me.
it might be
But
3 meats.
I like.
It might be 3. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the wolves are gonna go next. And this wolf here is making clean with his meat. This one's gonna come up to
Oh, yeah, there's
Azara.
another one.
We'll come to Azara, take a bite. Let's see. Wolf has advantage on attack of this creature against one of the wolf's allies at within 5 feet. So it is going to use pack tactics.
No, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Tactics. Pack tactics is so the wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature of if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. So basically, Wolf ran up to Azara, and the dire wolf, which is his ally, is right next to him. So he gets advantage. Basically, the same thing you just did,
Yeah.
except against Azara. And that is going to be a 1 and a 5.
Okay, good.
That's a 5 plus 4 to hit for a total of 9.
Nope.
So the wolf comes up and tries to take a heavy bite, and it's in its excitement to be fighting with its alpha, it misses terribly. We got one. Yeah, we got one more wolf. This wolf here that was engaged with Helgafon is going to hesitate. Let's see. I'm going to go left or right. Okay, I'm going to go left. I'm going to run past Azara.
Do I get an
That's,
opportunity attack?
yes, you do. That's 15,
Okay.
20. Actually, both of you get opportunity attack if you would like.
I just
Helgafon.
rolled.
Helgafon, do you
On
want
that
to run as
same wolf?
well? Yeah, on the same wolf. Because the wolf
Yeah.
left Helgafon's melee range and then ran past Azara. So Helgafon, if you
Got
want
8.
it, you can go first.
Oh. Okay.
You don't have to, but if you want it.
Well, so that way I don't get trolled on for not using spell.
Well,
Uh,
for attacks of opportunity, it has to be a melee.
oh wow. So this time I don't even have a choice.
Yeah.
Unless you're a warcaster. But that'll be later.
In that case, you know what? We'll pull out the darts again.
Oh, no.
You have a staff, right?
Yes.
Quarterstaff?
Wait, well, how far away is let me see.
I have to pull out the darts
You
again.
would have
Yeah,
gotten to
that's
swipe
good.
on it while it was right next to you, so you don't have to worry about ranged. It's just a melee.
Yeah, it's a melee.
Okay.
This is taking place right before it ran off, or as it was running off.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do the quarterstaff then.
Okay, give me an attack roll, which is going to be d20 plus wizard. You are percent
Ooh.
quarterstaff. d20 plus 2 plus your strength or dexterity.
11 in total.
11 in total is. So as you swing, the wolf makes that last bound before getting out of reach, and you miss.
Of course.
Azara,
I got a dirty 20 to hit.
dirty 20. That is going to hit.
Yeah. So 6 damage
6 damage.
with my
This little guy.
both-handed.
As you hit him, you see he stumbled quite a bit. One, because of the meat in his mouth made him a little off balance. And even though he is a quadruped, he's still, the damage you did to his leg actually has him limping now. So he
Still
is,
got away though.
yeah, he's a little few feet away from you.
That's his damn. Is his movement half now that he's limping?
Yeah, nice.
No, there's more bloody than limping, and like mechanically
Mm.
limping. Yes, he's 20 feet away from you, 15, 20 feet away from
I got bigger fish to fry.
you. Okay, Helgafon, it is your turn, and then Azara, you're up next. Get that smite ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Only because it's harder for me to tell. Is there a piece of meat right in front of me?
There was, but that wolf took it and
Oh.
ran. Y'all were
Okay.
fighting over it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then last thing I remember is the wolf kind of won. And but there is
Okay.
a meat like to your right, just next to Horokorsh.
Okay. How far away is it?
The meat to your right,
Mm-hmm.
it is about 10 feet. For
Okay.
some reason,
So
ruler isn't working.
first, I'm actually going to try to
Okay.
use, let me see, what was it
Use that
called?
one.
Frostbite?
What was you said frostbite?
Yes.
Nice. On what wolf?
Let me see.
So there's the wolf that just ran away from you with the meat. After taking a hit from Azara, it looks really bad, like really, really bad. Yeah. There's the dire wolf that's attacking. Horokorsh. Then there's another wolf that just ran up on Azara. And there was another
Oh,
wolf, but it's like deep in the woods at this point.
okay. Is the dire wolf within 60 feet of me? I'm assuming so, but
Yeah, it's like 10 feet away. 10, 20, 10, 15 feet away.
okay, yeah. In that case, I will do frostbite first. Well, attempt.
Okay.
Let's see. So my total is 17 for that roll.
17. That's going to hit. 17 is going
Finally.
to hit. You said the dire wolf or the other wolf?
The direwolf.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Frostbite's a saving throw.
Frostbite is okay. What is your um? It is a saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
14.
14. All right. So, Forge, it's a dex save.
What did you say?
It's a dexterity save. Dexterity saving throw.
It's a con.
Con.
Yeah.
14. So it's 13 on a die for a 15. So it's going to save. Is there any it's a cantrip, right?
Let me see. It says I put it in my spell section here. Let me double check. Because I'm very paranoid.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Evocation cantrip.
Yeah. So it's called. It says you cause numbing frost to form from one creature that you can see within range. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Okay. Nothing for pass. Okay. So it passed the Constitution saving throw, and nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens. Okay. So you fling the spell, and it just missed. Like amongst all the fur and gnashing and gnawing, your spell just flies or just over its head. Maybe catching a few. You gave the wolf some frosted tips, but no
Okay.
damage. You still have bonus action and movement.
Okay. Let me think. You know what? I'm going to try to go for that meat. The one near Horokorsh.
Okay. So how much movement is that?
Let's see.
That's 10 feet there. And then I'm assuming you're gonna go back to you're gonna start heading back to the shed.
Yep.
Okay. So
Sorry, I'm kind of dying over here right now.
don't die on stream.
That's why the
Don't know
camera's
your
off.
don't know your address, so I can't send a ambulance.
It's okay.
Okay. So we're gonna say you went down there, grabbed the meat, and started hitting back. So you have about 20 feet to get to the shed.
Okay.
I'll say 15 feet to get to the door. Or yeah, 15 feet to get to the door of the shed.
Okay, that works.
Okay. And Azara.
Okay.
Let's go.
I do have a question.
Mhm.
What's your ruling on flanking, and am I currently considered to be flanking this wolf?
Hmm,
The dire wolf.
yeah. Uh, I'll give it to you.
Okay, cool. So I'm
It's one.
gonna
Sorry. What is
No,
flanking?
you're good.
Flanking is a condition of attack when it's basically like you have an enemy on either side, or a creature has an enemy on either side, uh, almost in a way of being surrounded. So those two enemies would get advantage because kind of like if it's engaged in one, then the other one is directly behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to get some crazy damage.
I think it's
Just rolled
mostly
a nat
only
20.
you got a nat 20.
Hey.
Yeah,
Let's go.
got a nat 20 and a 17.
Oh,
On the
you was going to
Okay.
hit either way.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I want to smite, but I'm gonna do so much damage anyways.
Uh, you are.
Do it.
So
You are.
yeah.
Give me 1 second. I think there is. Let's see. Go ahead and roll your damage, and I'm gonna look this up while you do that.
What are you looking up?
I'm looking up.
Plus
I'm trying to remember the wording, but I think it's something called like spillover damage.
spillover damage. I'd be so down if you want to do that.
That sounds pretty cool. It's like
It sounds
slash.
fun. I don't know what
Yeah,
it is, but
it's excess damage is what it's called from an attack. Is lost after the target is killed or reduced by 0. However, there are a few ways this can happen. Rules are damage variant. Most technical. I saw somewhere before. I saw somewhere before where it was like if you do extra damage, if you do damage to a creature and the creature dies before all the damage is dealt, any excess damage goes to another melee creature in range, another creature that's in melee range. It's kind of like a wide swing kind of thing.
interesting.
Basically, it just allows the character to deal the extra damage of a melee attack to another creature within range. Hold on. Hold on. So it's not just me that remembers this rule. So it exists. Oh,
Okay. I mean, if you want to homebrew it, I'm not going to be mad.
yeah. I mean, I will allow it because, yeah, I'll allow it. I just want to see if it's an
Okay.
actual rule. It's an optional
Okay.
rule.
So for
Okay,
the
let's go.
for the divine smite, the 2d8, would that just be 16 base and then I roll 2 more d8?
Say that one more time.
Is that how we're rolling it? For the divine smite is 2d8. So with our crit rules, it would be 16 plus 2 more d8,
Holy shit.
correct? Or incorrect?
Holy shit. It's a lot of
Yeah,
goddamn
divine smite
damage.
level 1 is 2d8. Yeah, that's why I was like, should I add a smite or not?
Because you get your regular attack on top of that, right?
Yeah, and I already rolled that damage, and I'm pretty sure this wolf is dead.
I have to kill every wolf in the immediate area.
Let's ball out.
That's splat.
Well, what's the total damage? Let's just do it that way. What's the total damage?
Without divine smite, currently I'm at 19.
You're at 19.
Yeah.
Let's see. 19. Okay. Do some math real quick. You said 19. So
Yep.
19 damage will take the dire wolf to 45 damage. However,
Yeah.
the dire wolf only has 37 HP.
Yeah, so
So that's a
Direwolf's dead.
spillover of 7, 8. 8.
Yeah, 8.
So, yeah, it's 8. So, how about you tell us how this dire wolf goes down? And then I'll tell you what happens next.
Okay. I
That's
have to think
crazy
about this.
damage, by the way. Wait. You said 19 total?
Yeah. Not with Divine Smite.
Not with Divine Smite. Do you want to add Divine Smite?
I think it'd be fun to do it.
Then do it.
Okay, are we doing the 2d8 for crit is 16 plus 2d8?
Sure.
Okay. That was such a good roll. Oh my god. Wait, math. That's 31 radiant damage for Divine Smite.
That's crazy.
That was such a good roll. I got
That
a
is
7 and an 8 on my 2d8s.
It's just like a wave of radiant damage that
God.
just fucking murders every
No.
wolf in the surrounding area.
Actually, count this up. So that was already.
You just committed genocide on the wolves.
Drop the nuke.
What was the total damage,
That's the best.
including
So
the
with including my sword, it would be 50 damage total
50 total? 50?
Shit!
at level
Good
2.
Level
God.
2! What the fuck?
God. Damn. Never in all my
Holy
days.
No,
That's our
okay, now
Hitting
paladin.
who's the
level
rogue in this party?
2? Good God.
My first Divine Smite. Guys, this spells amazing things for the rest of this campaign, fighting-wise for me. I'm
It
at 8 HP. Like,
Here, how
does.
much HP? 2?
All
hmm?
right. You said 50?
That's, yeah, 50 damage.
How much?
Yeah, that second one can pull. No matter, to spill over.
All right, I gotta do this math over just to make sure it's right because that damage is outrageous. It's outrageous. It's absolutely insane. 50 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on. Um, that's gonna be you did 50. 11.
I'm taking a picture of this dice, like, layout, because that's crazy.
21. Yeah. Uh Horokorsh, I'm sorry, but with that glorious roll, I need Azara to tell me to describe, paint a word picture of how you take
God.
out all 3 of these wolves in one swipe.
I think it's fully just she's been getting her ass kicked by these wolves, and she's a little embarrassed about it. So she like ran up being like, I'm gonna smite this wolf, and then Malak shot an arrow and did a ton of damage to it. And she was like a little bit more embarrassed. Um, and she just like raised it up super high and like did a wide sweep. And some of like the moonlight from like the sword just like engulfed the whole thing, and like a shockwave like burst out of it
Mm,
and hit the other wolves.
absolutely incredible. Goodness gracious. And with that, all 3 of these wolves are decimated. absolutely decimated. Applause. Goodness gracious. Next up is top of the round because
Oh wait,
Horokorsh,
I still have bonus action and movement.
you
So
do. Sorry, my apologies. You absolutely do.
oh, you're good.
All
I guess
you
I'll just
did ran up and destroyed everything, and you're like, "Oh wait, let me take a stroll."
yeah, I guess I'll like look at Horokorsh and be like, "Hey, can you like chase down that other one real quick?"
I'll nod back, and be like, "Yeah,
Okay, cool.
sure."
Yeah,
Definitely
sure.
very intimidated,
There you go.
super intimidated because just
Got it, boss.
yeah, I'm like,
That
"Yep,
was a boss
yes, ma'am."
level hit.
But yeah, thank you, spillover rules. And I guess I will use my movement and on the way grab this piece of meat that's right next to me and head back towards the shed to go grab that shield.
It's
So
probably not you
that's
want the shield. It's
10
the least
feet. Oh
irrelevant.
yeah, yeah. I'll let you do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. I'll let you. I'll grab the meat for you.
They're all threats in the area, and I want the shield. Nah.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
about
I can
20.
make it like up to this step
Yeah,
with my movement.
you're right there.
And then that's the end of my turn. Thank you kindly.
God, 50 damage.
Gee.
Ow, what? What?
All
Dire
right.
No, it's
wolves
your
and
homebrew kit rules. They're so sick.
uh, so I'm absolutely going to find that rule and make sure it's an actual rule. I feel like I did actually read that in one of the books, so I feel like it's official. But
Oh, is it?
50, I don't know. I'll find it on the break or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
We only at level 2.
level
We
2.
are level 2. That was a level 1 spell.
To be
It was a
fair,
level 1 spell.
to be
Divine
fair,
Smite's just hello.
it is. It was a nat 20.
It was as well.
It was a nat 20. So that's not common.
Gotta,
That was a nat
honestly,
20.
you gotta thank the flanking rules.
Say again?
You gotta thank the flanking rules, or else I would not have
Yeah.
gotten that.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Horokorsh, what we doing?
Um, seeing all 3 wolves just disappear in front of my eyes, um,
Dissipated into the
like
moonlight.
literally just vanish. Um, uh, gonna take like 2 seconds to be like, "Oh, that just happened," uh, and then, "Oh shit, she told me to do something. I'm on that shit." Um,
Yeah.
yeah, we gonna chase down this wolf, this little wolf with the kind of steal away with that meat and bite the shit out of it. Not even gonna get close to 50 damage, but
Okay. You're gonna run up here. Give me a attack roll.
14 on the die plus 5, 19.
That it will do it.
And then it's 2d6. That's 14 damage.
Good. Go.
I rolled a
Okay.
6 and a 5.
Sheesh. All right. So Why don't you explain how you also mauled this little wolf to death?
I think I just run up on it, lunge on its back, grab its like the back of its neck in my teeth, and just sever its head.
That's 4 wolves in 2 turns. 4 wolves in 2 turns. I am not mad at that. Goodness gracious.
We came in ready today, coach.
I'm almost afraid
Hold
to
on.
say this, but Horokorsh, if there's nothing else you'd like to do, are you good with that? I mean, you still have a little bit of movement.
It had the meat in its mouth.
It did until you removed its mouth
Until
from its
I-
body.
Well,
Now you have the meat in its mouth in your mouth.
yeah, I think I'll just bring the severed wolf head back. Just bring the whole thing back. I don't know how much movement I used, but
I think it was maybe like
It was like 20 feet.
yeah, so I should still have like another
Yeah.
30 feet of movement.
yeah, that's right, you do. Come on back like a good boy.
Tail is definitely wagging.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yay!
Put a head in your mouth.
And be like, fetch. Like, all right, got it.
And Malak, would you like to take a stab?
What is there even to do? Well, I guess
Uh,
we gotta still collect them.
yeah. There's this one wolf left. It's got meat.
Where?
Where is
Oh,
it?
Hold on. Yeah. Malak, you are next. And then the wolf is after.
True, I think my arrow can go up to 320. How far is that?
Let me see.
yes.
Your arrow can go to
You can go up to
20.
320 with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I'll get closer.
You could
But
probably just like move and shoot it.
yeah, I'll do a dash. And then, yeah, I'll do a dash. Try to get like 60
Yeah.
feet.
You wouldn't get sneak attack, but you'd still.
Yeah, that's fine.
How
A bonus action dash.
Yeah. Uh, how close can I get to it?
let's see. This button. So 30, 60. You can get
Close
you
enough.
can get 50 feet away.
Close enough. Wait, do I still get? If I still at disadvantage from that far?
What's the range on short bow?
I think it's 60. 60 is the range on it, or 80. One of the two.
Short bow. Yeah, 80. 80 is within
Yeah.
range. You could. Yeah, if you went a full 60, you'd only be like 50 feet away. So you don't necessarily have to go the full 60. You could go 80. You could go maybe like 40 feet and still be in range, I think.
Yeah. Just within.
40. Actually, I think you'd be in range of 30 feet if you just did your movement. So 30. Get you here. Then, yeah, 30 feet will still get you in range.
Okay. Okay. And let's do the full 3 feet and then I'll do my roll.
Actually, if you want, I'll help you out. We can do it this way. Since Horokorsh is in direwolf form, you can get your 30 feet to move up behind Horokorsh, make your bonus action to hide, and that'll give you your sneak attack.
Hide behind. Okay. I forgot. I didn't know if you could hide behind people or not, or hide behind.
Depending
Yeah.
on how large the creature is, yes. But Horokorsh being in Direwolf, Direwolf is considered a large beast, which you being a medium-sized creature, you can hide behind a large beast. Yeah,
Oh, will you? Okay, I'll
that's
I'll
what you
go take
want to
that
do
free sneak attack.
for sure. So you're up here now. You turn around. Yeah, and you see, and just around Horokorsh, you got a clear shot of that bad boy.
Okay.
So go ahead,
And
give me that attack with advantage.
I roll with the D20, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I got an 8.
You
I
got
don't
an
not think
8.
I hit.
Well, roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh, and a 19.
And 19. There it is. There it is. Okay. So give me damage.
A 4. Do I roll twice with this?
Roll D6 and then another
Yeah,
D6 for
D6.
sneak attack, and then plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, I got the first roll was a 4, the second was a 6, and I think was it the dexterity modifier is a 4, so 4, 4, 8.
Okay. Oh.
14 plus 14.
Fourth of all, y'all are annoying. Fifth of all, Malak, how do you take out? What does it look like as you long shot with a short bow this last wolf and take it down? The only one that was going to get away with meat. It was going to get away.
You're gonna have to airdrop wolves in at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't even know. I'm gonna say I aim over Horokorsh aim over and let that bitch rip. I don't know. Not too good with explaining.
It's all good.
I wish I could say I had added like a shockwave at the end of my arrow to make it sound cool, but no, probably couldn't do all that.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it on my next kill. I got there with the kill cam.
All right. Just so y'all can see what I see, I'm gonna share my screen real quick
It's great, brother.
because this view is kind of dope.
Stop sharing mine so you can share yours easier.
There we go.
That is really cool.
As you can see, you got Malak right down here at the bottom, Horokorsh right next to him, and that long shot, that direct shot. With this laser shot. Boom! That's the last wolf.
Great.
And now we are out of combat. Y'all did a disgustingly amazing job. Especially this last, goodness gracious. This last bout was crazy. So As the last wolf goes down, the meat's on the ground. So somebody's gonna have to go retrieve that.
I'll probably go do that. Cause I'm
Oh.
in wolf. I can go get it.
Stop sharing
Yeah.
this. Damn, that was good. We are going to
You-
take
Cool.
a
Okay, yeah.
10-15 minute let's do 15-minute break and come back at 10:50. Yeah. Do 15 minutes. Okay. So after those crazy amounts of damage, the decimation of local wildlife, and Helgafon, you've dealt with these wolves time and time again, but the times that it was just you and Olgame, you've seen the size of this pack before, you've dealt with these wolves before, so you're pretty familiar with them. And you know that they won't be back anytime soon. That wasn't the entirety of the pack, but it was definitely, at the very least, it was definitely the primary alpha and two generals that you could say, you could call them. So the pack is, for all intents and purposes, disbanded. And they're going to have to come up with a new hierarchy, find a new alpha, before they decide to make their way in your backyard ever again. So you guys bring all the meats back to the shed.
I'm gonna undire wolf myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay on hands for the full 10 to get back up to 18.
I'm going to leave the shed.
What'd you say?
Unless that's where we need to be. I'm going to leave the shed unless that's where we need to be. Or wherever I was in, the room I was in.
Okay. So y'all bring the meats back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Hey.
As y'all
Helgafon. Where does your grandma want these meats?
That's a great question, but she's currently mid shit right now, so I guess for now we can just leave them in the shed.
All right, sounds good.
Would your grandma mind if I steal this shield?
Nah, go for it. She has plenty.
Well, I'm taking the shield.
You said she had more shields?
Are there more
Uh,
shields?
you know that there is a shield in the shed, the one that Azara is taking. And there is another shield upstairs and more around like the living quarters. It's more for decoration, but it possibly could be used in an actual combat.
Well, I don't want to go raiding your house and taking all your like decorum down. I feel
yeah,
like that's just rude.
I would say that can be a conversation between you and my grandmother if you
No,
were considering it.
no, honestly, it's fine. It's chill.
So you guys make your way in. And after taking a few minutes to organize the meat so they're brushed off, not dirty, and try to get the best you can to get the smell of wolf drool off a few of the meats, even discarding them if you have to. There isn't much meat that's lost to this maintenance, if you will. So you pack these meats away into the shed. I go upstairs to find Olgame in the living room, putting on like a pot of tea, a large kettle of tea. Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
Pretty good.
Well, not that hard.
We didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, I see you didn't die. More or less grateful that you didn't die. I appreciate the help.
There are a few dead wolves in your backyard now. Kind of just left them there.
You just gonna leave them out in the forest? All the critters
Man,
and
that's what I'm
things
just thinking
to eat them up. Look, now bring those wolves not in the shed. I don't want them in there with the beats. Let's see, bring them on around to the front porch. Leave them actually on the side, the opposite side of the house. Leave them over there, cause we can still. Helly, you and I, we gonna skin them and sell them down at the stove later
What about
on.
the decapitated one?
Maybe tomorrow. Decapitated. Oh, y'all
There
just
was an
having a.
incident.
There's a few.
Oh, y'all just having a good old time out there, just butchering the wildlife, huh? Goddamn
Becoming them
savages.
in other cases.
We're trying to steal your meat.
And I appreciate the help. I didn't say just go full berserk on the goddamn things. I mean, shit. They gotta eat too.
We've had a day, and I apologize for. I apologize for attacking the local wildlife. I do feel
shut
for
up.
the
You're
wolves.
fine. I was only joking.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
What y'all fixing to do now? It's getting late, and as she says that, you guys notice that the sun is actually setting. Like as y'all were gathering the last of the meats, those were like the last remnants, the last few spots of sunlight that was like grazing the land. So it's night now. It's dusk. Well, as she says that, it's night now. What y'all fixing to do? I'm gonna put on some dinner here in a second. Maybe fix us up some stew. Helgafon, I'm gonna need to talk to you for a second. Oh, y'all make yourselves comfortable for now. I'm gonna have a word here with my baby.
Perfect. Because I don't live in this town. I don't have a place to sleep tonight. So we're chilling.
Okay. Oh, you let me think on that. I ain't too keen to having strangers stay in my place so often.
That's all right.
You hold tight.
I'll find somewhere.
So Olgame takes Helgafon up yet another set of stairs into more the bedroom area, where there's a bed on either side of the house, separated by a wall. And her room it's not so much a mess, but of course there's a basket of clothes. It's more has a decor of an alchemist, if you will. There's plants, there's pots, there's some other potions and bottles of potions. There's kind of a stove or a hot plate looking kind of thing. As she sits on her bed, she pulls out a book and also a scroll, and she looks at you. She says, "Now listen, I've been having eyes scout around where we used to live and find something, anything. Ain't much come up, but there was something that was found out. The folks that came after y'all, and y'all brought that bullshit to my doorstep, they all was part of some guild, some cult or something like that. I don't know. They were elven elitists, basically. Racist bastards. Long-eared bitches ain't got nothing better to do with all them centuries of living than terrorize folk. Listen, I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and find out what we can. You listen to me, Helgafon?
I'm listening.
We gonna get our fucking family back. I just need you to stay strong for a little bit longer, you hear?
I pull out one tear.
Now you cut that shit out. You got folks downstairs. I said be strong. I'm going back down with your friends. I did find out. I don't know if you ready to hear this or not, but Rasan, she's referring to Rasan, your brother. He was sold off as a prisoner. That's where the elves sent him. Well, I don't know exactly where they sent him, but that's what happened to him. After that, my people are still tracking down on exactly where he might have been sold to, who he might have been sold to, where he might have gone. But for now, we just got to keep going the way we've been going. And you see any of those new weird ass people around town?
You're going to have to be more specific.
It's some little weird little group of people. They've been popping up here and there, not necessarily causing no trouble or anything like that, but you know, it ain't too many new folks that come through here that stay. Some group, they kind of, you see her like look off in the distance, like trying to remember some details about people that she's referring to. Quick roll. Okay. They was about, call themselves something about the tree bark, ant tree, black tree, something like that. I don't know. They just don't feel right. I don't know. They just don't feel right. All right, let's go on back down. Make sure your little friends ain't steal nothing. Especially that one that already took my shield from down there. I know it was down there. It's all right. I wasn't using it no how. She can have it. Yeah, go right back downstairs, and Olgame starts to go to like the kitchen area. Start chopping up some vegetables, throwing them in a small cauldron, much like the one that y'all saw in the shed, but much smaller. You can tell this one is definitely more suited for food, stews, things like that. So she stokes a flame under a metal stove, puts the cauldron in place, and starts making some dinner. So baby, what's your name again?
Azara.
Azara. Okay. Where you from, babe?
Yep. We talked about this. I don't remember. Where am I from?
I think we said you were from, well, you're a noble family, so you're from Helene.
Ah, yes, I am from Helene.
Oh, down there with the fancy folk, huh?
Yeah,
You give me an insight check.
not living there right now though. Insight? Theoretically good at that. 16.
Okay. And see, she looks you up and down. There's some judgment there. There's that grandmotherly judgment, testing her
Mhm.
her grandkids, new coming friends. But there isn't any direct malice, not towards you at least.
Okay.
She goes, "Oh, what you doing up in these parts? Where the rest of your kinfolk?"
I don't know, actually. We were traveling through, stopped by to take a break from the carriage, and then I got into a fight, and my family left. So
You got into a
I'm not too
fight
concerned about it.
and your family left.
Well, yeah,
And you not concerned about
I'm
it.
not
Sounds
concerned about it.
sound like you a troublemaker. Either that or you was looking to run away from home. Either way, which one is it?
I didn't stop
Okay, you
them
pausing
from
way too
leaving.
long, baby.
I didn't stop them, and I didn't say anything to them as they left.
So y'all parted ways on bad terms.
I don't know if there are terms that we parted ways on. There was no word spoken, but I'll probably send a letter at some point and figure out my standing with them.
Mm, I don't know what kind of drama you're bringing out here now. We got
Before
enough
none.
drama going on in this family. You hear? Don't you bring none of that bullshit over here. I know your family
I'll try my best.
had best not be coming after me and Helgafon. We already been through enough, thinking that you've been kidnapped, and now we trying to demand some kind of ransom. I don't want you, okay?
Fair enough.
As long as you know, you're welcome to stay here if you need to. But as long as you know, help out with chores, do things you need to do, and keep the bullshit from my doorstep.
I'll try my best.
And she goes back to cooking. And as the tea kettle starts whistling, Haley, go and get that tea. I'm gonna pour y'all some tea. It's getting chilly.
Okay, I guess. No, I'm
Don't you
kidding.
back
I'm
talk me
kidding.
now.
I think
Huh?
Hor-
Sorry, the audio is delayed for me. I see your mouths moving and then the audio clicks in.
So what's going on as you guys are coming down from the high of this fight. Tea going around, kitchen smelling of some good stew, good home cooking stew.
Horokorsh would love to go to a window and just check what phase of the moon it is tonight.
Phase of the moon. It is. One second. It is day 2 of waning gibbous, which means you have another 1 to 2 days, another 2 days until the full moon.
Sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said it's dark out. I can take the glasses off, the shades off.
Yes,
Wear
you can.
shades indoors anyways.
Yes, you can. Helgafon, tell me that y'all was fighting down there, and at the tavern some shadow shit happened.
Man. Don't. Wait, who is she talking to? All of us?
Yeah, she's like talking to the room.
Yeah, I
Zach, looked
don't
like your
even.
audio was messing up. Can't hear anything you're saying.
Is it bad?
Okay, it's a little bit better.
It's
A little
low.
better?
It's low.
You're just quiet.
No.
Still really, really low. Lower than before.
Crazy.
I don't know what to do about that.
All right, now it's better.
Okay,
That's
a
under.
little
That is better.
now.
It is better.
Okay. Cool.
What did you say before?
I think I was just gonna like start explaining the situation with the bunch of shadows that showed up, and
Okay.
Deliora, and dead kid. Same.
Dead kid.
Oh,
Forgot his name.
was Muffin?
Worked off.
Oh, Murdoch. Oh yeah, that boy. You know, I never really liked him anyway. He talked too much. Not so much him. Not so much him, because he's just a baby. But you know, kid comes out how the parents raised him anyway. So I'm more blame her. I didn't like her so much. She was as a mouthy bitch. Talking about how great she is, how great her baby is.
Do you happen to know where she lives? In town?
Uh, I know she lived. Look map here real quick. I know she lived in the residential, just on the other side of. I know she lived closer to the Stone's Throw, the general store just on the other side. I don't know exactly which house she lived in, but I know for sure it's just she over on the other side. Believe me, I couldn't take if she lived near me, no how. If
Thanks.
you talk any more about that boy, I swear I wonder where his daddy at.
Probably out drinking. When those shadows came around and they were snatching up people, they ain't attacked Deliora. We thought that was a little strange.
Hmm.
You got any theories?
She thinks for a minute. I do sound strange, but I wouldn't put it past her. Evil looking bitch. I mean, of course, everybody think their own kid is the best thing in the world. I even had a little bit of that myself, but Helgafon, forgive me, but your daddy was a piece of work when he was a kid. Worked my goddamn nerves breaking up all my shit, especially my plants. And you know how I feel about my plants. I used to always be bouncing them damn balls around and throwing stuff in the house like some goddamn playground. But I digress. He was a kid doing what kids do. So it's all fine. But yeah, I don't sound straight with me. Yeah, she might be evil. Some kind of way. But I don't know what
Know about
what's that?
you know about the prophecy that Rodolfo and the
Mm.
Eliora kept going on about? We heard it from the father.
Oh,
Father.
Priest Isan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Head priest Isan.
yeah. I've heard of it. Can't say I know all of it. I know they haven't deciphered all of it. Let's see. They know something about some trees and nature's agreeing on something, and something about a chosen one being born. Oh, that's when they determined that what's the name? Murdoch was he was supposed to be chosen one. Chosen for what? I don't know, because the boy ain't good at shit. I don't know what he's been chosen for. But
Chosen to die, apparently.
I guess so. Because he ain't did shit else, especially around here. What I
Do you
want to
know
know
anyone?
is what's that?
Oh, I was about to ask if you knew anyone that knew Abyssal. I think that's a language that we need. Yeah.
Abyssal.
Mhm.
I know anybody? Not anybody nearby. Maybe
I mean,
somebody
I've seen
down in Tobags. I know somebody that might know a couple other languages.
like wizardly types in the past be able to decipher languages before.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I didn't remember. So I guess that's not something for me to say.
Hmm.
I remember that I what was this? Helgafon had like that transcribe spell
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
or trans. I forgot what it
Oh
was, but
yeah.
she deciphered.
Comprehend languages.
Helgafon, I know you've been practicing with one of those spells that where you can understand other shit.
Oh,
How
yeah, you're
how
right.
you going with that? You good with that? Did you figure it
Depends on the
out?
day.
Okay. Well,
Perhaps.
I guess that makes sense. You have been studying hard, so I guess you can't keep everything in that big ass head of yours.
Damn.
Look,
Ew.
personally, no.
Sorry.
Hey, one of us has to be smart.
And you got a head like your daddy, so. No, but don't worry. You're as cute as your mom. You just got your daddy's head.
That is such a great thing. Thanks. Thanks, Grandma.
Believe me, it sure is. But no, I can't tell you too much about the prophecy myself. I know of it. I don't know it. I can say that. Um, but I can say, but I can say, I definitely get tired of hearing about what's her name? That lazy ass lieutenant uh
Mm.
uh Fold.
Full?
Yeah. So where was she at when all this was going down? Because I ain't hear y'all or nobody mention anything about her helping out with not a lick of the troubles.
Well,
She
you know
asks
her
us a
way.
bunch of questions after.
After.
A couple hours
She asked
after,
about
yeah.
stuff after.
Yeah. That's what we got back from the
Well, I can't tell if
All first.
she the lazy one or if everybody else she working with lazy. I will say she do seem tired, but was the major there at least?
No,
No.
just her.
Figures. Why is it that every time we actually need help in Bush Reef, neither one of them is never around? I just don't understand it. Hey, we got stuff to do. The damn bandits are coming down, causing all kinds of goddamn trouble and shaking people down, taking their money and trying to say they are protecting somebody from what? God, I don't know. But seem like Lieutenant and Major ain't never around. Like I don't know if they just ain't got nobody down there to rely on or what. Either way, and she pulls out some bowls, starts pouring stews and bowls and handing them out to y'all. I'm gonna go
Thank
down
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
and
Thanks.
you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna go down and harvest some of the herbs that I got down there. They should be ready to go now. I'll be back in a little bit. Now I'll be getting ready for bed. Helgafon, if y'all gonna stay here tonight, any of my shit going missing, I'm blaming you. Uh, Furthermore, go and get some blankets for all your friends, unless y'all plan on going out somewhere tonight, going back further into town or what have you. And she
Will do, Grandma.
ups and leaves. She goes downstairs and outside to her herbs.
She's nice. I like her.
She's something, all right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Comedian. Wait, are comedians even a thing? Would it even be a thing?
What's that?
I said, would comedians even be a thing? Would they be called comedians? Someone super funny?
Uh, a comedy bard. Yeah, yeah, you can say comedy. Yeah.
The soup is good though. I mean, yeah, the stew is good.
It was good.
Big fan of this too.
Or just might taste good after that battle.
That's some crazy shooting, Malak.
That was really good shooting, yeah.
I'm not even. My shooting was nothing compared to that on that triple kill you just took. God, that was literally insane.
I just had to pull my weight because you knocked out so many of those wolves.
Man, I'm just trying to make sure y'all were able to at least bring in some of the meat if we lost something.
Look, Fon, we did appreciate the one spell you cast.
No, she cast a few at the beginning.
She
There was a
did.
I
couple of
attempted.
She
That
did
was
a
an
couple
acid.
acid splashes.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. My bad.
There was an
Those were
attempt,
definitely,
right?
and for the most part, those were good.
But yeah. Helgafon, would you be okay coming down to the Hall of Prayers and possibly using your spell to try and read the rest of the prophecy?
Yeah, I can give it a go.
Perfect. I'm interested to know what the rest of it is.
All right. So it sounds like we got a plan for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I also really want armor. Um, that's a personal thing, but if it doesn't end up happening tomorrow, it doesn't end up happening tomorrow.
Are you saying that in character or just a side note?
Yeah, it's like out of the way from everything else that we're trying to do. So unless we're splitting up,
Yeah. I mean, we can make time for it. What else do we got to do tomorrow?
We're gonna go
Um,
Hall of Prayers. We're gonna go find Deliora. We're gonna. I think those are the two big things we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
you did say the lady in the woods. Probably go see if there's
I-
something up with the woods.
We could go investigate the woods, but that's. I feel like it's gonna be a long shot, but we can try.
You can sniff around.
I can sniff around. I do got the nose for it, but
Oh yeah.
Alright. Anything else we can think of to do tomorrow? We
I'm gonna
could go
read that.
to we could go visit ye old Lieutenant Full and this Major. Never heard of no Major.
Yeah. She did offer for us to go for like bounties, like paid jobs, if we want a little cash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't actually have much money. I kind of just eat things in the wild, because that's how we do in the Druid circles. But
Yeah. I kind of walked away from my family with whatever was in my pockets, and that's not a lot.
yeah. Malak, Helgafon, you guys got any money?
I got a bit of change.
You got a bit of change? Oh, nice.
Not too
You get that from working with your dad?
Yeah.
Like
The
you put a
craziest
microscope on
open
me. Wait,
secret.
I mean, yeah, you can say that.
Nice. I still think it's really awesome that you and your dad have a family business that you guys go to together. I think that's really great. It sounds like a lot of like really good family bonding, and I really appreciate that about you and your family.
Yeah, I just got into it. I didn't even. He didn't even tell me about it till just recently. Today, honestly.
Oh,
Today
wow.
was your first day?
Yeah, I mean it went
Uh,
Hmm.
pretty, sideways after the bandits attack, but I actually have to go check in on him, see how he's doing.
oh yeah, your dad disappeared. My friend Forzan, he disappeared.
My family disappeared.
Well, your family left. That's different.
Yeah,
We know exactly where they went. They went away.
yeah.
Just call her
They went
orphan next
We
not the
time.
keep
fuck
sending
here.
her.
Just call her orphan.
So, at this point,
Yeah, I guess we go to bed, possibly.
Okay. So as you
long
all go to
rest.
bed, you do take your long rest actions. As you lay
Do I
down,
need to sleep?
say again.
Do I need to sleep as a
Did
drow?
you take damage?
I don't think I did.
No. Okay.
In the shed.
Okay. So all right. So I think I told you before we started. Before we started the game. I don't think I said it on stream though. But a homebrew rule that I have for elves is normally they just go into a trance for 4 hours and you will take your you get the benefits of a long rest. But for elves, that's my homebrew that if you take more than half of your damage, your long rest will require 8 hours
Hmm.
to do all of your healing. Like most people, just because of the extra damage would take extra concentration, extra meditation for your body to go through all the healing processes.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
only if you take more than half of your damage.
Right.
But besides that, you only need 4 hours during your trance, as it's called. And as you all dream, as you all lay down to dream, yeah, let's everybody give me a d20 roll.
Is this specifically for dreaming?
Let's call it an initiative.
Was that a nat one
Oh,
or nat 20 look?
I got a
Say
nat
again?
20.
Hey, I got 18.
Malik, you
I
said
got a
18?
15.
Yeah,
I
18.
got an 11 on the die.
Okay.
Wait, is there something we add to this?
Initiative. You are not
Oh,
in combat. You're not in combat. It's just
Yeah.
trying to see something.
oh, 18, 19. I got 22 then, I guess. Plus the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20, but with initiative, it's a 22.
Okay.
I think I got a 13.
Helgafon, you also got 13.
I rolled 13, but 15 in total.
Okay. Azara and Malak, what are your constitutions?
Constitution?
Yeah, constitution modifier.
+1.
It's
Malak, what you got?
+1.
Ugh, why do I keep doing this? Uh, uh Wisdom.
He's got me beat on Dex. We could just do Dex. If that
What's your wisdom?
wisdom +1.
Yeah, she got me beat. 0.
Okay. So, Azara, as you lay down to dream, you don't notice when you fall asleep, but given the events of the day, it's been a long day. You've been abandoned by your family. You've been in a fight with shadow creatures. You've been, and then you made tapped into some unknown ability, not unknown, but some deep within ability to manage to decimate 3 wolves all at once. It's an eventful day. So you pass out of exhaustion, not mechanical exhaustion, but just exhaustion from the day. And you slip into a dream where you are, it almost feels like a memory. One thing you can do for me is give me a D10. Yeah, give me a D10 roll.
D10.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3. Oh, good, good. So you slip into a dream, and in this dream, you are in a ring. You are, it's like a wooden pin, actually. You're outside in like a pen with like wood gates surrounding everything, surrounding a ring, essentially. And you are at first sparring with one of the servants, one of the guards in your court. You guys are sparring, exchanging blows, and that servant his face changes to be your teacher, your instructor, the one that taught you how to duel. And so you guys are exchanging blows. He smacks your wrist and scolds you for holding your guard too low, not being prepared, not knowing when the enemy is going to strike or how they're going to strike. So you need to be ready at all times. Remember why you take up the sword. Why did you decide to first pick up a sword?
I think she wanted to become something more than just the child who gets married off for more power.
Okay. Like that. So as you think about this in your dream, he tells you to remember that to heart, take it to heart, and understand that you're not always only fighting for yourself, but fighting for yourself while isn't necessarily a selfish thing. It's like you have to always be grounded in your skill. There are people that fight out of pure rage. Some people fight because they are actually fighting themselves. Some people fight to protect those that they love. And some people fight for principles, honor, glory, love. And your dream changes. And as it changes, you see yourself. More or less, you're looking at yourself, and yourself is kind of looking back. And the self that you are looking at is you clad in full armor. And you have a glorious sword at your side. There's a steed that you have the reins of, and you're walking through a courtyard. Is it courtyard? Is it your courtyard? Could it just be the streets of Helene? But people know you, people recognize you. And then the you that you see turns and looks to you. Give me an insight check.
Back to the bad rolls. That was a 5.
5. So the you looks back to you over the shoulder, hair in a braid, horns polished, smirks, and keeps walking. And as you look to the side, you see in an alleyway you, but a different version of you. Give me another insight check.
A little bit better. 12.
12. Okay. This version of you has on a slightly less protective armor, but armor still. And the sword is noticeably more crude. Not like the one that you have now, not like the moon touch sword that you have now, but more crude. This version of you, the one in the alley, looks like she wants to hurt someone, like she's been wronged, she's been forgotten, she's been left. And then you look to another side and you see a younger version of you. Give me an insight check.
So many insight checks.
So many youths.
Go facts. Go with path 2.
Nat 1.
Mhm.
Okay. So this little younger you has on a nat 1, so low.
So
You see a
bad.
silhouette.
You just see a look in her eye, a look that you remember. You just barely remember seeing or being this version of you as a little girl. Just before something big happened, something that more or less altered your life. This version of you was very recent before you first decided to pick up a sword, just before. So there's a look of wonder. And then you wake up in the middle of the night.
Cool. All right.
Let's see. Who was next? It was. Oh,
Malak, I think.
no. Yes, it was Malak. Malak, as you go into a trance, you find yourself running through shadows. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
What dice is that?
It's a d20, and then on your sheet, next to the ability checks, it'll say saving
Okay.
throws.
I got 16 and plus 6. 16.
22. Okay. So as you run through these shadows, you can't quite see, but you know there are traps in here. You do this really cool, weird move where you run and you jump, and now you're running sideways on the wall, like along the wall, and you jump again, and you land on the other side of a pit trap. You sneak further into the shadows and come out on the other side. And just before you come out, you see a crowd of people in front of you. And you see. Give me a perception check.
Okay, 14 on the die. Perception. Okay. Plus 4. So
Yes.
18.
Okay. So you see a dragonborn person. This dragonborn looks like they are of royalty. They're of high class. You know this is your mark. You know there's something that you need to get from him. It's a large crowd, and there's something on his person that you need to get. What do you do?
Interact with me. uh, yeah. Can I try to blend in with the crowd and sneak up on?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Do my stuff. A 10 on the die plus. I got a 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So on a 16. Ugh. Okay. On a 16, you slink your way through the crowd. You get closer and closer and ever closer to him. You get about 15 feet away. Slink past another 2 people 10 feet away. The crowd is really loud. There's a smell of like good food. It might be like a festival, or you're walking through a market and this noble is just like carelessly going through and like looking for something, points over to the side, and he talks to somebody that's next to him. This person might be like a guard. He points over there and they start making their way over there. And you notice as they walk, there's like 3 or 4 other people that walk with him. They're kind of tight. And as you close in 10 feet, 5 feet, you feel an arm, you feel a hand on your arm, and it braces your wrist behind your back. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
On the dice. And I think Dexter. Yeah, 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. You do a spin move and you break out of the arm bar, the arm hold that he has you in. And you see it's like it's the major. It's the major that is the
The one that Grandma always was asking was with the lieutenant.
yes, Major Crosscoat.
Yeah.
Major Yuluum Crosscoat. All right, I got you this time. Reed, you, and the rest of those bandits of yours, the rest of those lawless thugs, thieves, and you turn off and you get out of his clutches. What do?
I'm trying to disappear back into the crowd.
He draws his
I
sword.
don't know.
He draws his sword and give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
I'm cooked. I gotta. Wait, do I add? You said I add.
Stealth check with disadvantage, so you roll twice and take the lower number.
Yeah, I took the lower number. That was a 3.
You
So
still
+6. Yeah, 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
On a 9, give me a D10 roll.
D10. Is this a D10? It's the one that looks like a.
It's the one with 0 on it.
Oh. I got a 9.
A 9?
Yes.
Okay.
7, unless this is not upside down. It's a 9 yet.
Okay. So as you spin off, he draws his sword. The crowd all notices what's going on and they all run away, or most of them run away. The ones that do stay, you realize they're also law enforcement. Some of them are the royal guard. Some of them are from the White Cloud Post. They seem to have, you would know that the White Cloud Post is understaffed, undermanned. They don't have a whole lot of help. It's only like 4 personnel in there, to include lieutenant and the major. But here in this setting, it's about 10, 12 people surrounding you, blades drawn, and ready to take you into custody. Or give me an insight check.
Jeez. I got an 18. No
18.
no bonuses. My insight is at 0.
Okay. So you look at them and they don't just want to take you into custody. They're ready to kill you. So the major moves in and 2 others also move in. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
A nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes, sir. Hey, if I'm supposed to be
Okay.
using the D20, yes, sir.
You wake up. You wake up and you realize that it was purely a dream. You're safe. You're okay. You're in Helgafon. You're in Olgame's house, surrounded by, like, it's warm. Nobody's trying to kill you. As far as you know, everything is safe. Next up, we have Helgafon. Helgafon, give me a D10 roll.
See. 5.
5. Okay. How
Oh no.
do we do this? You are back at your old house, but your mom and dad aren't there. Instead of your mom and dad being there, it's Olgame and some other old dude that you don't know. You barely know. You've seen him before. You've met him before. You know he's Olgame's friend. And Olgame turns to you. She says, "Today we're making cupcakes. And I think I would like for you to go grab my pot of blueberries from the counter over there." And so you turn and you pick up the blueberries. And as you turn back around, they aren't blueberries anymore. What are they?
Shit. I don't know. I guess in the context, I don't know. They're pebbles.
They're pebbles? Okay. So she takes the pebbles from you and she rolls them out on the table, picks up the rolling pin, starts smashing them. And as she smashes them, juice comes out of each one as if they were actually blueberries. And she scrapes it up and pours it all in a pie tin. And she takes some rolled out dough. You don't know where this dough came from. You didn't see her roll it out, but she just picked it up and it's already like flat and stretched out. She puts it on the pie tin with the pebble berries and throws it in the oven. The oven is not on. You don't see a flame in there at all. And then she opens it again and pulls it out, and the pie is done. I need you to go downstairs and get the cat, and then the old man that you see. Give me an insight check.
I just want to make a note that pebbleberry pie actually sounds pretty good.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. Oh my goodness. I was asking if the roll was with the D20 or the D6.
D20.
Okay. In that case, I got an 18.
18? Nice. Very nice. You see he means no harm, but he looks stern and he looks worried. So she says, "Go down. I need you to go downstairs. On the shelf to the left, get the cat. Come on, hurry now. Hurry now. Go get the cat." Give me another insight check on Olgame.
Let's see. 9.
9. On a 9, I will say you do notice that she's not being the Olgame that you know of, but she does have the characteristics of someone that you remember.
Okay.
It's like it's somebody, it's someone else. It's not Olgame, but it's somebody that you know. Kind, loving.
Hmm.
Caring. So what do you do?
I would say I would ask Ogami like what's going on. Like first, what I thought was pebbles turned into blueberries,
What are you
and
talking about?
then you're acting weird. You're being nice.
I'm always nice to you, baby. She gives you a kiss on the forehead. Just go and get downstairs and get the cat.
Okay.
So you go down to the lower level, and you are. It's not the downstairs to Olgami's house that you remember. You go down, and you see that you are walking down a hallway. And as you walk, the further you walk, torches on the walls light up. And the further you walk along, torches light. Torches light. It's outside of the torches, the hallway is dark. It feels a little damp, but warm. It's Give me a perception check.
Let's see. 11.
11. Okay. It's not uncomfortably. It's cozy, but cozy in a way where you feel something shouldn't be like this. Something's not right about how cozy it is. And then you come to a door, a big wooden door. You know, Ogami's house doesn't have a door at the bottom of the stairs to the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
It also doesn't have a hallway with torches. What do you do with the door?
I'll slowly open it.
You slowly open, and on the other side of the door, you see what looks like a concrete slab. And on the slab, you see a little boy. You know this little boy. Medium brown skin, kind of wiry, skinny kid. He's grown into his clothes. He's got fuzzy hair with lint in it because he's always rolling around somewhere. This is your little brother. He's on the slab and he's sleeping. It's quiet in here. Again, uncomfortably cozy. And there's a torch that lights some distance away, maybe like 30, 40 feet away. So you can just barely make out your brother's face. Another torch, another 40 feet away in a different direction. And then another torch. And you feel like something is watching. And your brother's face starts to get gaunt. It starts to tighten, starts to lose color just a little bit. Just a little bit, but you've seen your brother sick before. It looks like he's getting sick in this very moment. And his eyes pop open. Ellie, and then you wake up.
Okay.
Horokorsh.
The
You give me a D10 roll.
D10 roll? Sure. Uh, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Four. So as you were moving along, you're walking through what seems like paradise. Like if humanoids never erected cities, houses, they never decided to organize stone to make roads or cobblestones or, excuse me, or rigid structures. You're walking through untouched woods. You see flowers blooming larger than you've ever seen them before, with colors more vibrant than you know to exist. Wildlife is just kind of scurrying around, like a rabbit is riding on the back of a fox, and it looks like it's having fun. The fox turns to look at you. This is Teddy. Teddy smiles at you and runs along. And then out of the brush, riding on what looks like an elk, is your mother. Horokorsh, how are you, my son?
Hey, Mom.
She gives you a hand
I'm good.
to.
How are you, Mom?
I am worried, but I'm good. She gives you a hand to give you a boost up onto the elk.
What are you worried about?
As you do, you climb on?
I do.
Okay. As you climb on behind her, you trot off, or she leads the elk to trot you guys off further into the woods. She reaches up and pulls down like some kind of fruit. You've never seen this fruit before, but at the same time, you've also been here before. You've been to the dream realm before. And just because of the flowers were so big, you have an idea of where you are. Give me not a saving throw, a perception check with advantage.
Um, 19.
19? Good.
Mhm.
I'll say this. You know that the dream realm, and she's explained this to you before, that dream realm is divided into 5 empires, which are ruled by 5 kings. You are in Beltru, which is an empire that it produces dreams of fantasy, things that you want to happen, things that you foresee for yourself, things that you would be just enamored by. And so, being as though you are in this place that seems like a paradise for all intents and purposes, it's you're comforted. But your mother, she is not necessarily from Beltru. She is an agent, a being of Rapetiri, which is a dream realm or an empire of random dreams. Like things where just random stuff happens. Like you might be flying 1 minute, the next minute you're swimming. That's where Rapetiri is. But you're in Feltru, the empire of fantasy. And so as you're riding on the elk, she says, Unix is acting erratically. And Unix, UNIX, is the king of Rapetiri. And you've met Unix before. She's kind of a random, she has a personality of a dog walker that has too many dogs. But very upbeat, very cheery, very bubbly. And you remember that her dogs are always like changing into something that they should be, changing into random things. Like you've seen them turn into giraffes before. You've seen them turn into alligators before. You've seen them turn into ants before. And she always has this handful of dogs on leashes. And somehow the leashes always match the size of whatever creature they decide to manifest. Unix is worried, and now so am I. She says that someone or something is on its way to the prime, referring to the prime plane that you all exist on. It's trying to get through. I'm not exactly sure who or what it is, but it can't get through. If it does, we don't exactly know how some of our abilities would manifest in the prime, but it doesn't bode well. Also, I know the full moon approaches, and I am so excited to come spend time with you on the other side. But I fear with this occurrence, I may not be able to cross through.
What? You always come through.
I know. And I would absolutely love to this time, especially to see you and see how you've grown. Give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Very nice. Very nice. So on this nat 20, you pick up a few things. One, you pick up the fact that she's wearing her glamour. In the dream realm, she wears a facade that she feels, more embodies what she should look like. How she feels. She feels young, vibrant. She feels always ready to do anything. But she's an older woman. She's not like old as Olgame, but you could say in our terms, you could say she probably had you in her 40s. So, and now that you're older, of course she's older. But she wears this glamour, especially in the dream realm, because it makes her feel better. she feels in the dream realm, you know, especially because she is Corey, she can look however she wants, essentially. Something is trying to get through, and when it does, it's feeding off of something. And as it's feeding off of something, we don't know what, but it's pulling it's pulling power from something else, something on that side, and whatever power source it is taking up, I guess, like a bandwidth, if you will. And it's stopping the other ports that we used to get through. We can't cross over like we usually do. And if things happen in a certain way, wherever this creature is, it could spill over into the prime. It could open a gate, a rift, actually, into the prime. And it's a creature in Malak. And as she says Malak, you know, Malak is the empire, the dream realm empire of unpleasant imagination. This is where nightmares are kind of born, where they come from, in the dream realm. So if someone is sleeping and they manifest more or less in Malak, they're going to have a nightmare. Just like if they manifest in Beltru, they'll have like one of those amazing, pleasant dreams that they don't really want to wake up from. If they manifest, I mean, if the creature is from Malak, then they could be attempting to make a hostile takeover. And you know, some of the Corey aren't the best. If any of the Nalak Corey, any of the Corey of Nalak get through, there's no telling what damage they could wreak. There's no telling what they could even be after. So there would just be chaos.
Something really weird happened today.
What's that?
You know, the Murdoch kid from Butreef. Yeah, I think I told you about
Somewhat.
him. And then probably not too much.
The
but,
loud one?
Yeah, the really loud one, the really annoying one.
Okay.
Something happened and he died today, in the middle of town.
Oh, I'm
And a
sorry.
bunch of shadow. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. But then all of a sudden, a bunch of shadows, like, turned into hands and started grabbing people and trying to take them away. And there I saw this lady. I think it was a lady in the woods, and she was just watching.
Give me an insight check.
17 on the die. 21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. 21. Also give me a perception check. With Since you got a 21, give me perception with advantage. What you see because you know your mother. As you say, there's describe the lady. Her body language. You're riding behind her, but her body language sinks a little bit, and you know that doesn't bode well. What was your perception?
20,
21?
23.
23. You are killing these 20s.
Also, your mic is low as crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can work on that.
Okay. So on a 23, you look to the side, and through the trees, you see the woman again. And
Oh my god, the mom, that's her.
she's a good distance off. Like you can barely see her through the trees. But on the other side of the trees, it looked like she's walking through a plain because she's not encumbered by the way she's walking. She's not encumbered by the thickness of the trees of where you are exactly. But
Oh my
just
god, mom, that's
beyond the
her right
tree
there. Oh my
line,
god, she's right there. Oh my god,
she
mom.
turns and looks. And she says, I don't see anything. So she turns the elk towards the direction that you're pointing. And as she turns the elk, it's like the entire map shifts and the lady is still at your side. And you see the lady walking. You see her and she does have a dress, long black dress, and the dress seems to be made of some kind of liquid ichor that's both dripping off of her while also clinging to her. The dress has a really long train, like 10 feet long train, and her hat is the brim of her hat is so wide she could probably stretch out both arms like wings and the brim would still be further. And she's walking what seems to be parallel to y'all, but she's not walking with y'all. She's definitely not going to the same place, but in a way where y'all won't cross paths. But your mother's looking around and she doesn't see anything. She looks left, she looks right. And she's like, well, we are in Feltru, so the fact that you've seen her and you're seeing her now means that you want to see her. You want to find her. This empire is showing you what you want to see. I haven't seen her, so I can't see her. Though I'm sure if everything is as you described, she could be some entity. She could be a Corey. She could be. I honestly don't know. Hopefully, she's not the one trying to break through. She's not a Malak. I'm getting worried. Said Murdoch. See what you could find out about the prophecy. And I'll talk to Unix and Lomini. Lomini is the king of Feltru. I'll talk to Unix and Lomini and see what we can do, if we can try to track down the source of the drainage. Because we feel it. You can feel it, can't you? Give me a perception check.
Two.
22? Goodness gracious. On what you feel as she mentions this is you rolling like a rogue right now. What she sees or what you feel is it feels like southern humidity, like a humidity in Florida, Mississippi. Like there's a heat, which is nice, but it's also heavy. And it feels like it's sapping some of your strength just a little bit, just enough to notice when pointed out, but not like it's trying to immediately rip the life from you. You also notice it in the trees around you, in the wildlife. Everything is moving slower. Seems like gradually slower. And she goes, you can feel it all around you. It's draining. And I don't know. Hopefully we can track it down and do something about it. Get rid of it. Stop them either from this side or from your side. Hopefully I'll still be able to come over on the full moon and help you find it and get rid of it. Fingers crossed. I do wish your father was here. You still have his smile. I do miss him. But she looks up and you can see it looks like the sun is being chased by the moon because they're both in the same sky and they're both like really bright, like illogically bright. And behind the moon is like immediate night, almost like as if someone was casting like a darkness spell on the sky, but it's like the sun and the moon are playing tag, like happily playing tag, not in like a sinister way, but like, yeah. I know we haven't had too much time, but I'll try to track you down, try to find you tomorrow. It actually took me a little while to find you this time, and that's also extremely concerning. And you notice she's referring to the fact that when you come to the dream world, the dream realm, it's pretty easy for her to find you because you're a half Corey. Also, when she crosses over, she goes to like a very specific place because on some levels the dream realm correlate with the prime. So it was difficult for me to find you, and I'm not sure why, which also concerns me. It feels like the barrier between the two is already beginning to weaken. Maybe it does have something to do with the prophecy. I'll see what we can find out. Maybe Lamini will know, or I do think Euxin will probably be the best to ask about this. Let's go. So she signals the elk, and you two start to ride, and you're dodging trees left and right. And just as you start to come through the clearing from the trees, your eyes start to open and you begin to wake up. and it's morning. And that is where we're going to stop tonight.